Hi all.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Mr. Attender. What's your name?
Attender.
Okay. All right, just let me know once you all are able to see my screen. Just give me a thumbs up or say yes, so that we can start.
Yes, yes.
All right, so guys, well, I'll give a quick introduction. My name is Babita and I have about 16, 17 years of experience, and it's been long that I've been working into this Lean Six Sigma domain. So today we'll understand few basics about Six Sigma, few queries we'll try to address. If you have any, you can use chat section. You can just raise your hand. I'll take your name. You can talk about it. So we'll understand few basic things. We'll understand how it helps in your career. We'll understand that in which type of industries we can use Lean Six Sigma and all. So what is Six Sigma? Anyone would like to talk about it, that what is Six Sigma, before definitely I say what is Six Sigma? All right. Yes, Chandan.
It's a method used, or the methodology used to reduce or decrease the defects in the process.
Okay. Absolutely right. Reduce defect in the process. Yes, Attender, you were also about to say something.
Yeah, same as he mentioned, like just to control the variances in the process.
Absolutely. So it is, yes, it does reduce defects. It increases the productivity. Rajendra, you want to say something?
Yeah, that elimination of waste also.
Okay, elimination
also elimination of this non-moving activities.
Absolutely. So Lean is about elimination of waste. Guys, Rajan, mute yourself. So somebody saying Manoranjan Mishra, audio is not coming. Is it true? You can hear me, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So Manoranjan, please check the system. So you need to join using audio, right? Okay. So now if I talk about, so you rightly mentioned, right? You already know. So Lean is about, Rahul, mute yourself. So Lean is about reducing waste from the processes, and Six Sigma is about reducing variation from the system. I cannot go into the details of it as of now because we have time limitation here, but variation is something wherein I say that something which I am doing in 5 minutes, you can't be taking 15 minutes to do the same thing, right? Then there is no consistency in place, right? For the same work, if one employee can complete the work in 5 minutes, how come another employee will take 15 minutes? So to reduce that difference, in short, if I say, is something we'll say that we work on reducing the variation, or we work on reducing the inconsistency in the processes using Six Sigma. So when you reduce inconsistency, you automatically increase the productivity, you automatically reduces the defects, you automatically make the things more cost effective, right? So that's about your lean Six Sigma. It eliminates the defects. And definitely why people want to go with Six Sigma, see guys, I'll never say that to anyone that you are not doing process improvement, right? These are process improvement technologies or methodologies, I would say. No matter if you know this or not, you still do some improvements. Yes or no? You may use some of your ways, you may use something what you've learned, but you do that, right? Yes, Kapil, we do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, but what Six Sigma gives you? Six Sigma gives you a systematic way to improve or to do the improvements, a statistical way to do the improvements. Now you will not talk about the assumptions, you will talk about the facts, because you can't do anything in Six Sigma if you don't have data. So everything is data driven, everything is evidence driven, you can say that, right? Now if I ask you a question that I want to reduce my weight, what will you suggest me? What is the suggestion you will give me? Tell me. Tell me, guys.
Well, you have to control your diet and exercise.
Pratika is saying, and attender is saying that I have to control my diet. What else?
Exercise.
Exercise. Right. So that is how we solve the problems, guys. That is the mistake what we make. How do you know I don't do exercise? How do you know that I don't have any control on my diet? How do you know I don't have any health issues? How do you know what is the sleeping pattern I follow? How do you know the stress level I carry? Right? Are you understanding what is the, I'm trying to tell you the difference between a systematic approach or systematic way to solve the problem or a non-systematic way to solve the problem, right? If I'll go to an expert to say, to take his help that I want to reduce my weight, what will that person would be doing? Will he directly be suggesting me, okay, this is the diet plan, go ahead and implement it? Pritika?
No, he will ask you first.
He will analyze a lot of things. He will analyze a lot of things in terms of, he will ask me all those things what I just said, right? He will ask me what your health report says. Do you have any problem? I will say, no, I don't have any problem. That what he'll be saying, that, okay, I'm giving you these tests, please get them done. I say that I've done this, right? So
you are on any medications right now, or what kind of stress you're dealing? All the things.
Everything, right? So he'll ask me that what your health report says. I say that no, it's fine. He probably will ask me, when you get your last time when you get your test done. I said 1.5 years back. He would say, no, you need to get that again, right? He will ask me, what is the junk food you intake? I would say probably very less, right? So probably too much could be less for me, or less could be less for me, right? He will say, can you make a note of it for 2 weeks? So what he is doing, he is asking me to collect data for everything, so that he will analyze that data, and whatever suggestions he'll give me, right, whatever solutions he'll give me to solve my problem would be basis on that data. Do you think that that's a more systematic way to solve the problem? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And as of now, I have not spoke about any of the tools and techniques, and the beauty of it, that it is a systematic way of doing things. Along with that, it also you also get to learn a lot of tools and techniques throughout to use the same approach, to use the same systematic approach, right? And of course, you know, it's a statistical way of solving the problem, right? So whenever you do things with data, guys, nothing can beat that, right? I can say that only, right? So Six Sigma, again, what do I say? It's a management approach. Okay, that's not important. So now there are multiple levels in Six Sigma, right? So there are different roles in Six Sigma, but I'll broadly talk about these 3 things, which is green belt, black belt, and master black belt. So generally, green belts are the people who help black belts who can do green belt projects, right? Green belt projects are considerably the smaller projects than black belt in terms of value, in terms of impact. They are comparatively, what should I say, will give a lesser benefit than black belt, but again, won't be that lesser, right? So green belts are the one who will entitled to do green belt projects. They can They can help black belts in the organization. These could be managers, senior managers who are already working and want to get into or want to get the understanding of Six Sigma. So whatever processes they are handling, they can support those processes, right? So green belt to that level. Black belt is somebody who wants to get better expertise on Six Sigma, who wants to make their career in Six Sigma, who wants to help their teams. Again, senior managers, VP, senior VP in the organization wants to further help their team members in terms of Six Sigma methodologies, right? And when I say Six Sigma methodologies, it is all about, guys, improving the processes, right? So that's the role of black belt. Then master black belt again. So black belt generally reports to master black belt. So if you're working as a master black belt in any organization, so you're working as a leader, right? So that's how the what should I say, levels looks like, unless you have any question. So I'll address all the questions if you have in the end of the session. I'll just give you an overview of the things. Yeah. So again, it talks about the same thing. So yellow belt is the very basic belt, guys. Now generally institutes don't provide yellow belt training, but organization does, right? So let's say if I'm working with the organization, so we want to give a basic understanding to the people, to the team members, so we may go with yellow belt, right? We give them 3 to 4 hours training, wherein we'll just tell them, so the kind of basics probably you already know the way you people are talking, right? So this is yellow belt. Green belt again uses tools and DMAIC for Lean Six Sigma, focuses on lean principles. Full-time project leader would be a black belt. Advises on Six Sigma. A black belt with at least 2 years of work experience can go for this master black belt course, right? Now, again, it talks about the differences, guys, that what do we cover in green belt, what do we cover in black belt, and what do we cover in master black belt. So I won't be spending much time here. If you want me to read it out, I can do that, but that is something you can check later as well with the counselor. Do you want me to take you through with all the things here? What do we cover? Yeah.
Just to check, are we moving the slides? Because I can still see the first slide, which is the Lean Six Sigma.
Is it? Oh, is it moving now?
Not for me, but others can confirm.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not moving. It's still on the first page.
Just a second. Let me unshare and share that again. Thank you so much for telling me that. Tell me now, is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, now it is visible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I just talk about this yellow belt, green belt, black belt, and MBB. And I was on this slide wherein I'm saying that this is what we cover in green belt, this is what we cover in black belt, and this is what we cover in master black belt. So if you want me to read all this out, I can do that. But if you are okay with that, okay, Babita will understand that later. That's your choice. Should I read this or no?
No.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. So what are the benefits, guys? There are a lot of benefits, right? In terms of when you learn Six Sigma. So understand one thing, that Six Sigma is now, you can't say, see, I work as pure Six Sigma and I train a lot of managers, senior managers, directors of the organization. So Six Sigma is now not restricted to the extent wherein you say that, okay, once I do the Six Sigma course, I'll only go and apply for Six Sigma jobs. No. Syed, please mute yourself. Right. So it is not like that. Now companies want their managers, their senior managers to be Six Sigma certified. Why they do? Why they want that? Can anyone tell me this? Why they
So
want?
the reasons why the company wants people with Six Sigma certifications is actually mentioned in the sheet that you have just presenting. Reduced operational cost, increased productivity.
So
the other two are for us people who are learning Six Sigma.
Yeah. So that is something, the question, I'll again clear my question. So that is something which a Six Sigma person can also do. So I am saying, I'll repeat my thing, that now the Six Sigma learning is not restricted to the extent wherein I would say that, okay, you will only be getting opportunities as Six Sigma professionals. No, I'm saying now companies want their managers and above to be Six Sigma certified. Why? Of course,
I guess as on a managerial role, it is your duty to
analyze how the process can be improved. Either you are in manufacturing or quality industry.
So you're saying it is easy for you to analyze the process, is what you said, right?
Yes, and to determine more strategy to improve the process.
Bang on, Monica.
Also, and ma'am, to reduce the the amount of risk.
Absolutely. So guys, managers are the people who understand the process end to end. And if I ask you the process understanding they carry, it is more than 100%. Ek agent ko 100% process pata hota hai, but a manager knows about the supplier, about the customer as well. You see end to end things. Right now, when you see end-to-end things, don't you think you are the best person to identify improvement areas and further improve those things? Right? So once you do this training, guys, you start looking at the things in such a way that, what should I say? So you start questioning things. Okay, why we are doing it like that? Why the productivity is low? Why don't we work on reducing the defects here? Why the cost is high? Right? So you'll get that kind of, what should I say, eye to look at the things in such a way. Can I improve it further? Right? And not till here. So few of you might say that, Babita, we already question things. We already question a lot of things being managers and above. We already look at the things that why don't we improve it? So another thing you will be learning, guys, it's not end here that when I say, okay, why don't we increase the productivity? You will also learn, when you question things, you will also learn now, how do I improve it? Right? You will have tools and techniques, you will have methodologies excuse me, to improve it further. है ना? Question करने तक तो नहीं चलेगा ना, that okay, I see this opportunity, what do I do with the opportunity if I don't know how to improve it? Right? How to go about it? Yeah. So again, you rightly mentioned appraisal, opportunity, promotion. So again, guys, it open a lot of paths when you start looking at the current role in a different way altogether. You start improving your processes, you start giving benefit to the organization. Definitely it will come back to you. Right?
Ma'am, I just want to know, you are saying Six Sigma. What is the difference in between these two terms, Six Sigma and Lean Six Sigma?
Okay, see, I can't talk about in detail, but that's a very good question you've asked. So RJ, I would say Lean is a separate approach. Somebody said it's a waste elimination approach. Absolutely right. Six Sigma is a separate approach, which is about reducing the variation from the process. Now, some time back, some statisticians sat together and they said, can we so Six Sigma is a wonderful approach, which is a DMAIC approach, right? But takes a little more time to solve things when you choose to solve something through Six Sigma, right? And Lean also have a wonderful set of tools, but it's little quicker, right? So when these statisticians sat together, they said that, can we merge these two techniques wherein the approach would be same, but still we'll be using Lean tools in a Six Sigma project, right? So that's how it become Lean Six Sigma. So you'll get to know about this better when you join this course. Did I answer your question, RJ? You there?
Absolutely, ma'am. I'm so sorry, it was on.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So on a high level, I tried to answer your question. So basically, it's a mix of. So when you join this course, so you'll learn Lean separately, Six Sigma separately, and later you will see how do we merge these two techniques, right? So if you want to do purely Lean project, you can do that. If you want to do purely Six Sigma projects, you can do that. But if you purely want to do Lean Six Sigma project, you can do that as well, right? So that's how it works. Yeah. All right, so what this next slide says, application of six. Okay, so how many of you think that it is industry specific?
Hi Babita, I think that this is not our industry specific. We can use this Six Sigma anywhere where we wanted to eliminate error anywhere in industry, even at home if something is going wrong. So we can see what is wrong, analyze, define, and then improve the things, and we can see how it makes sustainable.
Perfect, Syed. Very, very rightly mentioned. So, guys, see, when we talk about reducing waste, when we talk about reducing variation, I talk about reducing waste from the processes. I talk about reducing variation from the processes. Can you tell me a name of the thing wherever you are working wherein there is no process? Tell me. Any of you can tell me the place wherein you're working and no process is being followed? Yes, somebody was saying something. Yes, Syed.
I believe without process, no organization will work. Even a
nothing can be worked without processes, right? No matter if you make a car or if I make a cup of tea, everything will have a process to it. Yes or no?
SOP,
right? Everything will have a process to it. So guys, when there is a process, there is always a scope of improvement. There is always a waste happening. There is always a variation is there. And wherever this process is there, you can apply Lean Six Sigma. So the answer is that in every industry, so it is not industry specific, right? Guys, a lot of people say that it is a manufacturing approach, right? No more. I've been working in 16 years. I've been working into service industry only as Six Sigma professional. कोई भी ऐसा tool नहीं है, technique नहीं है जो मैंने service industry में use नहीं किया, right? So, I mean, if that thing in your mind somewhere, just leave that thought. Then there itself, right? It is not industry specific. It is not type of industry specific. Right. So that's all what it is talking about. It is applied everywhere, right? I don't want to read it all again and again. It is all about banking industry, manufacturing industry, your telecom industry, hospitality industry, what all things you can address. It is, and the list is not restricted till here. It is n number of things what you can do, right? Pharmaceutical, food industry, wherever, right? So these are some top recruiters. And again, this is not the complete list. It is just a high level list. I mean, now everywhere in every organization, Six Sigma is applied. No matter if a Six Sigma professional is there or not, but managers are there who are being trained on these techniques, and they further helping the companies in improving their processes, right? Okay, so we will be covering in the training, we'll be covering DMAIC, right? We'll understand DMAIC concept. I'm not sure if some of you know that Six Sigma is a systematic approach. It's a 5-phase technique, right? Which is define, measure, analyze, improve, and control, right? And what do we cover in each of the phase? You can quickly run through if that's okay. Right, so we work on, we understand project scoping, charter, business. I don't know whether it makes sense right now. You might not understand a lot of terms here, right, unless you get into the details of it. Process capability, your MSA, measurement system analysis, your FMEA, your hypothesis testings. Hypothesis testings are basically a statistical analysis which you will be doing with the data using one tool, one statistical software, right? Your scatter plot, design of experiment, and all those things. A lot of things are there in this course, and I think this is not the complete list of things. There are more than this, right? So the tool which I was talking about just now, the statistical software is Minitab. So you will get the access of it. You will be practicing using this tool which Six Sigma professional does, right? So you won't be doing calculations in Excel. No, you can't do that because these are heavy calculations which we do when we do data analysis. So you will be doing it using this tool called Minitab, right? You will be practicing it with your trainer. You will be taking a lot of examples to do the practical learning, right? Okay, that's wonderful. So apart from this Lean Six Sigma, guys, we also cover 7 QC tools in the training, right? No matter if you enroll yourself for Greenbelt or for Black Belt, right? So 7 QC tools is basically a different set of tools altogether, which is neither part of your Lean nor part of your Six Sigma, right? But these are such wonderful tools which you can use in your day-to-day work. I don't want to, I mean, I cannot get into the details of it. Otherwise, I would have told you. So I will just take the names of it. So this is cause and effect diagram, which is your fishbone, right? Kuch aisa sa lagta hai, right? Then your histogram, Pareto, right? Control chart, flow chart, scatter plot, your check sheets. So these are the tools which won't be helping you only in Lean Six Sigma, but will be helping in your day-to-day analysis, day-to-day. If what your team is doing, where you were one month back, you will be able to do that statistically and graphically using 7QC tools, right? So about us, you can quickly read this. We started in 2013. We have our presence in India, Sri Lanka, San Francisco, and Beijing. And we have a good client base of about 3 lakh plus, and we've delivered a lot of trainings. We are providing a lot of courses. You can get a list of the courses on the website itself, right? We have a lot of vendors as well, and we have a lot of partners as well, pan India, right? So program and feature details. So if I talk about okay, so you also get what do I say, you also get assignments. You also may if you want, you can go ahead and do a project with us, right? So you will get that what should I say, you will get that guidance as well, right, on this thing as well. So these are few topics or few projects name which are mentioned here, but this is not the complete list of it, just to give you an overview of it. And so this is the link. So probably the team will be sharing the link in the chat section itself if you want to go with this. So these are the cost and everything. See, I am not bothered about it because this is something which counselor will again take you through. So you should more concerned about the course content and everything. And if you have any questions related to that, just ask me. All right. That's about it. Yeah. So these are the upcoming batch details. So just in case if you're planning, so you can plan it as soon as possible. 11 July is the Greenbelt training, 15 July is the Black Belt one, and 13 July is the Master Black Belt one. These are the numbers. You can make a note here, and team will also be sharing the numbers and everything here. And this is the email wherein you can directly write to the team, or better you talk to them. Right now, open for questions. Any questions, whatever you have, please feel free to ask me. And if you directly want to enroll yourself, you can just click here. They should send. Okay, team will send. Yeah, any question, guys, please.
So my question is, which has more value, green belt or black belt?
See, nothing can beat black belt attender, but that is the call you need to make, right? Green belt is basically what should I say? I wouldn't say entry level, because you learn a lot of statistical things in green belt as well, but black belt is more matured, right? If you are thinking of making your career in full time in Six Sigma, if you're working on a very RJ, please mute yourself. If you're thinking of if you're planning, you're working on a very good position and you have some good projects in hand, then you should go for black belt. So it completely dependent upon the kind of profile you are into and where you want to take this learning. So that's how you can decide whether I'll go with green belt or I'll go with black belt, right?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Babita, in case if I'm going for a green belt, and after completion of green belt, after some time, maybe 6 months or 7 months, I again make up my mind to go for a black belt. So is it okay? Means, is there any difficulties anyone will face while there is a gap between green belt and black belt?
No. There's nothing like that. No, nothing. Right. But in fact, it will be. So you've learned green belt, now you've given enough time and then you're learning black belt. Both ways it is good. If you just complete your green belt, go with black belt, that is also good. If your target is yes, I want to do black belt, whatever you decide is fine, right? Go with your own pace. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Babita. Thank you.
Any other questions, guys, please?
Yeah. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, Gautam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
I have few queries. Actually, I'm in the finance field. How Lean Six Sigma is helpful for the finance field?
Okay. All right. So finance, ARAP.
Hello. Yes. ma'am.
In,
Yeah. Right now I'm in the beginning level. Accounts assistant. That's it.
Okay. So see, I mean, I can give you a number of examples, but thank you, Gautam, for asking this question. So I'll give you a very generic answer, which all of you can relate to.
Okay.
Whatever processes you are into, productivity matters. Yes, Gautam?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. You can improve the productivity. Whatever process you are into, accuracy matters. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Right, you can improve the accuracy. Whatever process you are into, your cycle time matters, right? The time to complete the task, right? So you can improve in there. So these are few things, I mean, you all can relate to whatever business or whatever work you are doing. These 3-4 things are very common. I want to increase the productivity. I want to increase the accuracy by reducing the defects. I want to reduce the cycle time of the process.
Okay. It means Lean Six Sigma can be applicable to all the industries.
All the industry, yes, that's what I said, that it is not industry specific. So don't think that it is only going to help me in terms of if I'm specific to this industry. No, don't think like that.
Okay. One more question, ma'am, regarding that these courses and all. Actually, who is the person who is the authority is conducting these exams? What kind of the certification and all? Can you please elaborate too?
Sorry, Gautam, can you repeat your question, please? I missed it. Something is not clear. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Who is the person who is that board is conducting this exam and who issues this certification and all?
Okay, so
yes.
Yeah. So Henry Harvin will give you that certification, right? Okay. So there is no board as such, है ना? Six Sigma को लेके there is no board which will authorize. So we've taken all the right affiliations in terms of providing the certification. So Henry Harvin will give you that certification, which is globally, which is accepted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that test interview all are conducted by Henry Harvin only, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome. Any other question, please?
Sanjeev, this side, Babita. My question is regarding I can dedicate only 2 hours on Saturday and 2 hours on Sunday. So I spoke to this Khalid also, your executive with Henry Harvin. So my time, I'm unable to dedicate the 4 hours or 6 hours of sessions on Saturday and Sunday because my schedule is very tight.
So what you're planning, Sanjeev? Greenbelt?
So I'm planning for a green belt. I have inquired for green belt also last week. But flexibility of the timing is,
so I think. Sanjeev, there is one batch takes place on Sunday morning, 4 hours. I think you can go for that.
That's the problem now because I asked him to have some flexibility of 2 hours on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
2 hours on Saturday and 2 hours on Sunday. Because there are some other commitments also there apart from my work also to the family I have to give every Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So to whom I should I talk to to work out on this flexibility on 2 hours on Saturday and Sunday?
Khalid will help you, right? So just check with him. I'll also speak with him if something can be done, right? So I'll speak with him, Sanjeev. I've made a note of it.
Okay. Take
care. Right.
Thank you.
Yep. Yes, guys. Any other questions? I'm here to answer all your questions, whatever is there.
Hi, Monica this side.
Thank you, Monica.
I just wanted to confirm the amount which was in the slide. That is inclusive of the reading material, the training session, and the certification.
Sorry, Monica. I completely. I don't know. There is some echo is happening. Can you just repeat your question?
Am I audible now?
Yes.
I'm just saying the amount which was written in the slide for Greenbelt or
Wait. Again, it is very slow. So the amount which is the material which we are showing on slide is what you are saying.
Ma'am, she is saying कि जो आपने amount लिखा हुआ है, the amount included reading material and certificate cost, I guess.
Yes, it includes your certification. I think it includes that you get the soft copy of your certificate. You can check that with the counselor, but it includes all of it. Monica, sorry, I was not able to hear what you were saying. I hope that was the question, right, Monica?
Yes. You
Okay,
answered
okay.
it.
Yeah. It includes all. There is no exam charges. You will get your certificate on your email and everything. So it includes everything. Yes. Any other questions, guys?
Ma'am, can I enroll black belt without attending green belt training?
So have you ever done anything related to Six Sigma, Rajiv?
No, ma'am. I just watched some video on YouTube regarding green belt.
Okay. You can do that. You can do that. It is nothing that you can't do it, that you should do green belt and then black belt. No, it is not like that. You can directly go for black belt, but always remember one thing, guys, that you have to a little dedication is required, right? It is not that it is a statistical thing, right? It talks about a lot of data, and believe me, if you dedicate yourself for those hours, 28 hours, believe me, you will learn things like anything, right? It is nothing that you can't do, but a little dedication is required. When you directly go for black belt, you can go for it. Nothing wrong in that. Right, Rajiv? Did I answer your question?
Yes, ma'am. Can I get some project through Henry Howard?
Yeah. You will get that. So you can enroll yourself for this internship program, right? Wherein you will do projects with Henry Harvin. They will give you certain projects. They'll give you data. You need to create a project, and that's the entire thing. You will get to know about it when you will inquire for the same.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Ma'am, one more question.
Anji. Anil? Yeah.
Okay.
Just to confirm on the time, it is 7:30 to 11:30 in the evening.
There are multiple batches, Anil. There are multiple batches, right? So you can check your preference. The batch which Sandeep said, I don't think that is an ongoing batch. Saturday, Sunday, 2 hours. Team can work on that. But otherwise, there are multiple. There are batches on Saturday, Sunday evening. There are batches on weekdays as well. Alternate days, weekday evening mein batches hote hain. And then there are Sunday morning batches are also going on. So there are multiple. So you can, as per your convenience, you can choose. Sure. Right? Sure. Yeah. Yes, go ahead. Yeah. Anil, did I answer your question?
Yes. So for those timings, the counselor can help in terms of.
Yeah. Yes. So I can also tell you the time, but he will give you the list of all the upcoming batches. So you can choose the one as per your preference.
Sure, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yes, Gautam.
Ma'am, actually, I joined this webinar a little bit late. Actually, I want to know what is Yellow Belt certification and how it is useful.
Okay, so Yellow Belt certification is a very basic Gautam thing, right? Wherein you only get to know about that what Six Sigma, what is the history of it, how it works, how it helps the organization, what is DMAIC and all. You get the just overview of things. You might get to know about 7QC tools as well in Yellow Belt, right? So the base level should be, I would suggest it should be Green Belt at least.
Okay.
Right. So Yellow Belt is something, by learning Yellow Belt, you can't go ahead and do Six Sigma projects for sure. It is just for the basic thing that, okay, now I understand what is Six Sigma. That's all. Okay. Right. Gautam.
Is there any program regarding this Yellow Belt certification program in Henry Harvin Institute?
Yellow Belt, I'm not sure, Gautam. I will check with the team and they will get back to you. Do you want to do Yellow Belt?
No, ma'am. I heard that Yellow Belt is the level 1 certification, and the advanced one is that Master Black Belt certification. So, from using that Yellow Belt certification, how it is helpful for us? So that is my question.
I said no. Yellow Belt can't help much in your career.
Okay.
Gautam, Yellow Belt is just for understanding that what Six Sigma is about, how it works. So you can't, again, I say that you can't go ahead and apply a lot of tools, Six Sigma tools, to solve problems by learning Yellow Belt for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yep. Yes, Sanjeev, you were asking something.
No, I was when I was talking with this Khalid na, so I suggested him, we are all are working professional and we are working for 5 days, Monday to and Friday. Saturday, Sundays are off, and evening time we mostly spend with our family. So why don't you start the batches in the morning time? So that was my suggestion to the Henry Arvin.
So that is in morning itself, Sanjeev, that Sunday morning batch is there, is what I'm saying.
Madam, 4-5 hours. I think it's from
4 hours. 4 hours.
How 4 hours of timing. Full पूरा Sunday waste हो जाएगा फिर ऐसा हो जाएगा.
चलो,
वो है ना.
let me speak.
So it's a suggestion, like if you could increase what we say, lesser the time on Saturday and Sunday morning 2 hours. So I think people will enroll more, so they can have their personal as well as professional life in place.
We don't mind, Sanjeev. We have a group of people who say that, okay, we want to go with these timings. We are okay to take it like that, right? But if it's just 1% preference, then we have to check for that, right? So that's
no, not my preference. I suggested them that you can start with this type of batch also, because it's a 26 hours of learning session.
Sanjeev, what happens now? Whatever. So initially we only had weekend. So people said that we should have a Sunday morning batch as well. We started with Sunday morning. Then people said we should have something in weekdays as well, alternate days. We started with that as well, right? So when we get suggestion, we try to improve on the things like that, right? So we definitely.
I am from Mumbai, so you know the traveling time is anywhere you go in the Mumbai is 2 hours minimum. So coming on a weekdays like Monday to Friday, if I am leaving the office 6, I will reach home by 8:30. So there is no energy to attend the classes on the weekdays. So that is not possible. That is next to the impossible for us.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll work something out.
Like
don't
that.
worry.
And Saturday, Sunday we are free, so we can dedicate 2 hours and we can have some good learning also. So I told him to divide the 26 hours into 4. So 4 hours in a week. So 4 is 16. I think 1.5 month the course will get completed. It's somewhere 6 weeks it will get completed.
That's not a problem. Whether it takes 1.5 or 2 months time, we always ensure that students learn things. So we'll look into it, Sanjeev.
Please. Yes.
Sure.
My suggestion. Yes.
Perfect. Yes, Rajkiran. Any question, Rajendra? Yes, Devesh. Guys, do you have any questions, please?
Yes. One question from my side. So this certification is it associated with the IASSC?
Okay. That probably I need to check. What is that? IASSC? What is that? Please help me with this term. I will check, guys. I don't know about it.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you say?
IASSC.
IASSC. Okay.
Yes.
Right. I will
it's an
check.
international association. Yeah.
Okay. International Association for Six Sigma. Yeah?
Certification. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll check. I'm not sure about it. So I don't want to say anything which I don't know about.
Okay.
Hanji. Any other?
And one more question. So does the examination fees is included in this cource?
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. Does include your examination. It does include your certificate cost.
Okay.
Yes, guys. Yes, it is IASSC certified. Yep, I checked it. Who asked this question?
Attended.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions, guys? anything related to your course, anything related to what you do, how will it help? I might help you in taking that decision. That's all. Okay. Then are we good to close the session?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Yes, please.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And
Thank
see you
you.
somewhere.
Thank you, Babita, for the information.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you somewhere in one of the green belt or black belt sessions.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.